In Yakuza news videos, we cover recent events related to the topic of Japanese organized crime. If you haven't watched previous episode, you can find it here on Yakuzapedia channel. Now let's move on and discuss what happened this month. First of all, a second season of TV series Tokyo Vice was released and is still ongoing. Based on reviews, it's just as good as the first season, so it might be worth giving it a try. I also did an interview with Jake Adelstein, the author of the book that was used while adapting the TV series. You can find the video on Yakuzapedia's channel. On a more serious note, this month, one Yakuza-related incident was big and important enough to reach not only Japanese but also Western media. It appears that Takeshi Bisawa, who was previously known for selling a variety of weapons to numerous countries and posing with rocket launcher, now is being charged for trafficking nuclear materials. More specifically, uranium and plutonium to Iran, which, in turn, according to the media, planned to use it in the process of nuclear weapon development. It is said that self-proclaimed Yakuza Takeshi Bisawa showed samples of nuclear materials that had been transported from Myanmar to Thailand to the undercover agent. Meanwhile, a Yakuza-owned restaurant was exposed for selling meat with fake advertisement. More precisely, restaurant staff purchased meat from supermarkets and repackaged it into something that they would advertise as Kuroge Wagyu beef. Obviously, what they were selling was cheaper product with significantly higher price. Hence, a few staff members and a member of Yamaguchi-gumi were arrested for violating the Unfair Competition Prevention Act. 46-year-old Yakuza Hirokatsu Suzuki was known for belonging to Gamblers Organization and raising nearly 200 million yen in profit for his organization by operating casinos in Toyota City as well as running loan shark business. Then we have an instance where 5 people, including the 8th president of Hino Yakuza family, which belongs to Sumiyoshika organization, Yutaka Yamamoto, were arrested for allegedly using a building managed by someone else without a permission. It appears that building belonged to the 7th president of the family. However, current leader Yamamoto was unable to reach agreement regarding the succession of the property, thus presumably used it without obtaining permission. In the recent press conference, Detective Shoichi Noe informed that with the recent progress in eliminating and cracking on organized crime, more and more members are leaving due to difficulties in obtaining funds. It is said that membership of gangsters will drop by a third in upcoming 10 years, at least in Kagoshima Prefecture specifically. Then, 2 men, including executive of Yamaguchi-gumi organization, were arrested for allowing customers to participate in online gambling at an apartment complex in Kagoshima City. This month, police also announced the extension of restrictions put on Yamaguchi-gumi and Ikeda-gumi Yakuza organizations, which will last additional 3 months and potentially extended once more. 2 Yakuza were also arrested for running a refund fraud scheme where they called elderly people, pretended to be employees of the ward office, informed them about eligibility for income tax refund, got necessary details from the victims, and stole their money. It is thought that Shimizu Yakuza family that is involved in this fraud scheme worked across 20 prefectures and is involved in a total of 60 cases. Scheme brought, at the very least, 30 million yen in profit. In another case, 6 people, among who was a 22-year-old Yamaguchi-gumi member, were arrested for breaking into the houses as well as stealing a mobile phone from a 13-year-old junior high school girl, while swinging an object similar to the hammer, as well as injuring girl's father in the process. Personally, what surprised me in this case is the fact that Yakuza member is 22-year-old. After all, nowadays you hardly see young people joining Yakuza organizations. And last piece of news this month is a juicy one. Kim Nariyuki, who is a suspect in a few murder cases, was on the run since 2020, but that changed after he got arrested in Sendai on February 1st, 2024. During the search of his apartment, a handgun and 10 live rounds were found. Rounds are said to be of a different type than the ones that were used in attempt murder and murder cases he is involved in. Investigation is still ongoing. And that's about it for this month. Make sure you like and subscribe for more Yakuza related content. See you soon, guys.